Bola, a beautiful and chubby Yoruba lady, known for her infectious laughter and ever cheerful demeanor, was not just any market woman, she was the pride of her family. Having taken over the family business of selling Aso-Oke from her grandmother, Mama Abeke had passed down not just a thriving business but also a deep-rooted tradition. The Aso-Oke, a rich and intricate Yoruba fabric, was more than just clothes to Bola. It was a symbol of heritage, honor and resilience of the Yoruba people. Bola had vowed never to let the business fall, and with that she made it a must to pair the Aso-Oke with any outfit she wore to the market each day. Each morning, as the sun stretched its golden arms over Lagos, Bola would wrap herself in a carefully chosen ensemble, always accentuated with a piece of Aso-Oke, whether it was an Aso-Oke scarf, a wrap, or just a head tie. Bola made sure it was always a part of her attire. Her customers admired her creativity, and her fellow traders too. They couldn't help but marvel, but it wasn't just Bola's fashion sense that drew people to her shop. It was also the song she sang each day, a song that had been sung by her grandmother and her mother before her. As Bola arranged her Aso-Oke on a wooden rack and spread them out each morning in the sun to showcase their rich color, she would begin to sing.
Aso-Oke mi o, aṣọ ènìyàn ń sọ. Aso-Oke mi o, aṣọ ènìyàn ń sọ. Tẹ́ bá ra Aso-Oke, ayọ̀ máa dé. Tẹ́ bá ra Aso-Oke, ọlá máa tẹ̀lé yín. Aso-Oke mi o, òun ló dára jù. Aso-Oke mi o, òun ló dára jù. Meaning my Aso-Oke, the clothes people are talking about. When you buy Aso-Oke, joy will come. When you buy Aso-Oke, wealth will follow you. My Aso-Oke, my Aso-Oke, my Aso-Oke is the best.
The melody was so sweet and Bola's voice was so strong and melodious. Bola's business flourished. Her grandmother's legacy was safe in her hands. The market women around Bola respected Bola for her hard work, but not everyone was happy with her success. Mama Damilola, a stout and stern woman who sold fruits in the store next to Bola, had watched with growing envy as Bola's business thrived. Mama Damilola's business wasn't doing badly. She had to compete with Bola's song by singing her own. Customers still flocked to Bola's store, leaving Mama Damilola to stew in her own bitterness. She couldn't bear to see Bola smiling each day, singing her heart out and selling her Aso-Oke with such ease. She decided it was time to teach Bola a lesson. One evening, after the market had closed and all the traders had packed up and gone home, Mama Damilola crept back into the market. She carried with her a large bag filled with red ants, the kind that bites ferociously and leave painful welts on the skin. She scattered the ants all over Bola's store, making sure they were hidden among the Aso-Oke fabric and in the corners of the wooden rack. The next morning, Bola arrived at the market as usual. She set up her store, arranging her fabric with care, and began to sing her song. But as soon as she picked up the first piece of cloth, she felt a sharp sting on her hand. Then another and another. The ants were everywhere, crawling all over her arms and legs, biting her. Bola tried to swat them away, but the pain was unbearable. She almost took off her clothes right in the market, but instead she rushed to a nearby water cellar and dosed herself with water, trying to wash the ants away. The other traders were in shock, some of them laughing, others offering help. But Bola, despite the pain, didn't cry. She simply cleaned herself up, neighbor, checked her fabric for any remaining ants, and returned to her store. Smile throughout the discomfort and continued singing her song. Her resilience only made her more popular. Customers admired her strength and determination, and they bought even more Aso-Oke that day, as if to show their support. Madam Lola boiled with anger. Her plan had failed, but she was not done yet. She decided that if ants could not break Bola's spirits, perhaps something more direct would. A few weeks later, she hatched a new plan. One night, after the market had closed, Mama Damilola sneaked into the market again. This time, she brought with her a small knife and a sack. She quietly slashed open one of the tarpaulin sheets that covered Bola's store and sliced inside. Walking quickly, she began to gather up the most expensive pieces of Aso-Oke, stuffing them in her sack. Bola, however, was not one to leave her store unguarded. She had a friend, Bisi, who lived nearby, and Bisi had agreed to keep an eye on the market at night. As Mama Damilola was sneaking out of the store with the sack full of stolen goods, Bisi caught sight of her. "Who is there?" Bisi called out, shining her torch in Mama Damilola's direction. Mama Damilola froze, then turned and ran, but in her haste, she tripped and fell, spilling the Aso-Oke all over the ground. Bisi quickly raised alarm, and soon other passers-by came running. Madam Lola was caught red-handed with the stolen Aso-Oke scattered around her. The head of the market was summoned the following day. She was a fair and just woman, respected by the traders. She listened to both sides, and when it became clear that Mama Damilola had indeed tried to steal from Bola, she was reprimanded and made to pay for the damages. Determined to get rid of Bola once and for all, Mama Damilola devised one last plan. She knew that Bola's business was thriving because of the support she had from the community. If she could turn the market women against Bola, she would surely succeed in driving her out. Mama Damilola began to spread rumors. She whispered to anyone who would listen that Bola was using juju, witchcraft, to attract customers. She claimed that Bola's song was a spell, that the Aso-Oke she sold was cursed, and that anyone who wore it would have bad luck. At first, no one believed her, but Mama Damilola was persistent. She bribed a few of the more gullible traders to support her claim, and soon a small group began to grow, whispering and pointing fingers as they passed by. They would avoid Bola's store. The tension in the market grew, and eventually it reached Alaja. She was a wise woman, but she also knew the power of rumors. To keep the peace, she called Bola to a meeting. "Bola," she said kindly, "you know I don't believe these rumors, but the market is a place of peace, and the traders are becoming restless. You will need to stay away for a while until things calm down." Bola was heartbroken. She had done nothing wrong, but the envy and lies had turned the market against her. She packed up her store and left the market with tears in her eyes. But she did not let her spirit break. She knew that she had to keep her promise to her grandmother to keep the Aso-Oke business alive. Bola set up a small shop in front of her house, and though it wasn't the bustling market, her loyal customers still came to buy from her. Word spread quickly that Bola was still selling, and soon people were coming from far and wide to buy from Bola. Meanwhile, Mama Damilola saw an opportunity. With Bola gone, she decided to start selling Aso-Oke herself. She stocked her store with fabric. Mama Damilola's store, once busy with fruit buyers, became so quiet. The more she tried to sell Aso-Oke, the less customers she had. The market women who once envied Bola's success now saw Mama Damilola for who she really was, a woman consumed by jealousy and greed. Bola, on the other hand, continued to strive. Her home became a hub for those seeking quality Aso-Oke, and her customers remained loyal. But Mama Damilola's her hatred grew so intense that she became careless and reckless, letting her bitterness cloud her judgments. One fateful day, as Mama Damilola sat in her store, she noticed a small spark in the corner of her shop. She had been careless that morning, forgetting to extinguish a small candle she had used to light her wares. The spark caught on a piece of fabric, and before she knew it, flames were leaking up the side of her store. Mama Damilola screamed for help, but the fire spread quickly, consuming everything in its path. The other traders rushed to help, but by the time the fire was out, it was too late. Mama Damilola's entire stock were destroyed. The fruits, the fabric, everything was gone, reduced to ashes. The reality of her actions hit her like a wave. She had reaped what she had sown. She admitted to all the evil she had done to Bola, hoping that by confessing she might find some redemption. Alhaja Risikat listened carefully. She was disappointed in Mama Damilola, but understood the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. Alhaja Risikat then sent for Bola. When Bola arrived, she was surprised to see the crowd gathered. She had been away from the market for weeks, focusing on her small shop at home. Alhaja Risikat explained everything that had happened, Mama Damilola's confession, and the request for forgiveness. Bola, ever gracious and kind-hearted, forgave Mama Damilola. "I hold no grudge against you," she said softly. "My grandmother always taught me that bitterness only harms the one who owes it. I pray that you find peace, Mama Damilola." The market women, moved by Bola's generosity, cheered. Alhaja Risikat then made a decision that would change everything. She invited Bola to return to the market, not as a regular trader but as a leader. Bola accepted the invitation, grateful to be back among her people. She returned to the market the next day, dressed in a stunning Aso-Oke. As she set up her store, she began to sing her song once again.
Aso-Oke mi o, aṣọ ènìyàn ń sọ. Aso-Oke mi o, aṣọ ènìyàn ń sọ. Tẹ́ bá ra Aso-Oke, ayọ̀ máa dé. Tẹ́ bá ra Aso-Oke, ọlá máa tẹ̀lé yín. Aso-Oke mi o, òun ló dára jù. Aso-Oke mi o, òun ló dára jù.
The market buzzed with excitement and customers flocked to Bola's store once again. Her business thrived more than ever before, and the Aso-Oke she sold continued to bring joy and wealth to those who wore it.